How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in so long, even though I saw you a few days ago.
Yeah. I've been all right. Just chilling. I mean, Valentine's Day was yesterday, so...
Was that tough?
It was a day of mourning.
Yeah.
And afternoon and evening. But mostly morning.
Oh, but people won't realise at home. I don't know. I think I was just having a good time. We haven't actually filmed an episode in 2 weeks. Ha! Deception of time and reality. We're wearing quite similar outfits.
We are. We should address that we've both come dressed as each other.
Yeah, that's nice. The reason being, of course, is because we've changed studios. We've actually got our own studio now, which means more exciting things happening. You can't really tell that we've changed studios from
nothing exciting happening on the podcast. It's the same old podcast, I'm afraid. Although the floor's different.
Yeah,
get a wide on that. Look at the floor.
Oh my god, it is.
Audio listeners, let the audio listeners know about the floor, Max.
Yeah. So the old floor was, of course, I want to say grey.
His haircut. Oh, you're talking about the floors of the room.
Shut up.
Oh god.
Oh my god, my haircut is dreadful.
Sorry,
audio listeners, the new floor is wood and wood colour.
We got wood.
Yeah. My haircut, when I tell you, I was mortified because we've both had our fair share of bad haircuts.
Fair share. I had one.
Okay, I've had my fair share. You've had one share.
Do you know the amount of times that I got a comment on that video being like, "Oh, not again"? I'm like, "Again?"
I think people just think we're the same. They just see,
you lucky boy,
two little homos just living their loud and proud life.
That was the alternative name for the podcast, wasn't it?
It was.
Two little homos.
It was. But yeah, fuck me, this haircut. I hate it so much. I'm so mad over it still. But
genuinely, I don't even think it's
it doesn't look as bad now that I've styled it and everything. But it is
that's the
very
same every time. I'm gonna break your secret to the world, and you're gonna hate me for it.
Oh my god.
Max doesn't even get bad haircuts.
Oh, I do. No, this is objectively bad.
They just style it bad.
No,
and he leaves and goes, "Oh, no, my haircut. Oh, it's so bad." Then he gets home and he's like, "Oh," reveling in the views that he's just got as he styles it into perfection.
Sometimes they do just style it really bad, and I'm like, this is so shockingly bad. Like, give me a parting or comb bits of it down. I'm like, I'm gonna film this because it is tragic, and I've still got to walk home like this.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, this is higher up than like would ever request it. She literally pointed here, and then just brought it up there.
I had that when I got my.
And he rounded out my head.
Yeah.
Like she did, sorry. All the way up here. And I've like covered it with my hairs, like pulling them down a little bit. But fuck me, I'm not having a good time. I hate it. And I'm very mad.
I said, can I have a like sort of medium fade? And they go, yeah. And then just fade it up to like my crown. I'm like, why is it up there?
I couldn't believe it. I was so upset because it was just before we went to the Brit Awards. We saw each other.
Name drop.
Well, we saw each other at the after party, didn't we? That was mental. After party. I'm gonna kill somebody. That's not it. Is that it? I'm gonna kill somebody. I don't know. Yeah, Charlie XCX. I hope that you haven't murdered anybody. If you have, bit weird to put it in a song.
Maybe don't sing about it.
Yeah,
honestly.
Kind of exposing yourself.
Helping the allegations.
But the after party, Harry Styles and Lizzo were at the after party that we were at.
Oh my god.
Wasn't it just actually mental?
I wasn't really freaking out about it. You were going absolutely mental.
I was a little bit like, do I go over? What do I do? Lizzo's pulling her boyfriend. I don't want to just get between them, even though I did want to get between them, if you know what I mean.
I didn't see her pulling her boyfriend.
Did you not?
I would have had a look if I knew they were doing that.
I 100% saw her swinging off his neck, constantly just getting with him the whole time. At one point, they went on that table that was in the middle of the club and were doing it under a disco ball. I was like, this could be an album cover. Lizzo, do you want me to snap a pic?
Nice.
I tried to snap a pic and I got my phone dragged out of my hand because it was like a super secret club.
Because Lizzo really wanted it.
She did. She was like, is that the new iPhone? I want it. Oh my God. So, yeah. And Harry Styles.
It looks good as hell.
Fuck! It did. And Harry Styles was dancing with boys and girls. I'm not insinuating that he was like shagging them. I don't know why I said it like that.
No,
I guess
dancing,
that wasn't insinuating.
So you weren't insinuating.
Yeah, but I wish I saw him like get off with a boy, and then like that would have been confirmation for me that maybe I have a chance.
He kissed Lewis Capaldi.
Did he? Oh yeah. All right, okay. Sam
Capaldi. I messaged him that.
Spaz.
He's yet to reply.
Oh. Lewis, if you're out there, please reply to George.
Come on, Lewis.
He's been quite upset about it for the last week. But yeah, that after party was mental. I have no idea why we were allowed in.
No, you've told me a lot about the box in the past. I'm yet to find out what it's like. That's a vagina joke.
It is.
But we're on about the club.
Yes, we are.
And it's a very weird place. Still talking about... No, we're not.
It's mental. That's where Prince Harry used to go when he would like go out.
Nice.
Back in his coke-fueled
in his heyday.
orgy days, I guess. But yeah, oh my god, it was just bizarre. It was wild. I loved it.
All of I didn't know what the staff's game was. Like I entered and they were just there like, can we help you? And I was like, you've told me stories. I don't know if I want to say yes because then where am I being led? Like, what do
It's very, I think you have to be in the know, and otherwise they can tell if you're not in the know and you don't belong, and then they'll just like get out the queue. Like they're very straight. It was wild.
Do you know what I'll say about it?
Go on.
I'm never going to go back again.
I'm going this weekend.
I hate the vibe. I hate the idea that like a place thinks they're higher than anyone. And
I get what you mean.
Realistically, it's not very good. It's quite shit, actually.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it once Casper Lee just started throwing drinks at us.
That is true.
Before that, we were like, this music's a bit shit. The drinks are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
And you got potential just to see someone like shitting on another person in a minute, which granted goes in the pros section, but far too many cons to outweigh that.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I just don't like the vibe of like, oh, we're so much cooler than everyone because nobody knows about us. Shut up! You're just a prism on like behind, I don't know, a curtain. it's
prison behind bars.
It's bad.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I
thought
like the
it was
vibe of that sort of
I
thing.
get what you mean. I don't really like overly exclude, but I think it's we also missed the show, which is a big selling point for it because that is just bizarre. And my friends are coming to visit this weekend, so I'm going to try and get us in because I feel like they just need to experience it.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean. But anyway,
it's so weird.
Enough of that. I went to go and see Magic Mike live.
Oh,
in the last 2 weeks.
Magical Michael.
And when I tell you, I was overwhelmed.
Nice.
Beyond belief. I had no idea that it would be as like someone literally grabbing your head and fucking your ear as it was. I don't know if that's an adjective.
Yeah, Daily Mirror didn't write that on their review.
But it really was like, it was bizarre, mental, and also very much theatrical and a great show.
Was it just the naked men that are
no,
distorting
like
your
it
views?
had a full story to it. It started with like
foreplay.
This guy who came out and he goes to Maddie Jepsen. He goes, what did he say to her? He was like, "You've got some big lips, haven't you?" Like on the microphone, and she goes, "Yeah." In classic
Maddie
Maddie
part of the show.
No. But like,
why she got her lips out then?
No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry, Maddie.
Oh, she doesn't deserve that. And then he was like, "You must suck like a Henry Hoover," and it was proper like gross vibes. Like it was really gross. And then there was all these men in firemen outfits and like police outfits, and they were like grabbing people's heads and shagging them. But then it turned out that they got this woman on stage who was like this like 50-year-old woman. Nice. And she looked horrified. Like she looked like she was nearly in tears, and like she was having an awful time. And you could tell she just did not want to be there. She was like looking over to her friends, like, oh, she looked so uncomfortable. Turns out she was the real host of the show.
No bloody way.
Yes, bloody way.
Oh, what an actor!
And she flipped it all on its head. And
Jesus, just good for her age.
I know.
Great dancer.
And she like made it non-weird and like non-sexist and everything. Oh, it was brilliant. It was so good.
It sounds fantastic.
It was very fantastic.
How soon after entry were you bricked up?
Does that mean did I get a boner? Oh my god, is that what that means? I did not get a boner. I was sat between both of my managers. In which case, normally I would have a boner, but not on this occasion. I'm so sorry. That's so inappropriate. They don't deserve that either. Oh my god, I'm upset. But it was just...
Not with all the sexy men oiled up and dancing.
No, because it's not
your
like
head got
that.
shagged.
Yeah, but I don't want someone to fuck my ear. Can you imagine? That would hurt a lot. And it'd probably come out the other side. Oh, you'd die. You would literally die.
Mine's more a cotton bud.
Oh, God. coming out all orange. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I really loved it. And last thing that I wrote down that happened in the last 2 weeks is that Molly May and Tommy Fury had their baby.
Anyway.
Whoa, all right. That was uncalled for.